I'm going to be talking about how I do my research and finding the various different things that I look for. So currently, if I want to look for birds, which is a lot easier than mammals, I will use eBird as a resource, and we can explore. Now you can do two things. You can explore a certain species, such as the short-eared owl. Now we give him information about the various owls. And you've got a map here, which will be fairly useful. Let's increase the size of that. And we can go back to the UK. And we can see some places that it's not been seen. There you go, my internet now catches up. We can see places that it has been seen. Now the darker it is, the more often it has been seen there. So we can see that that area of Salisbury is pretty popular. I know that at the moment it's being seen around 6 pennies, so just around that area. This is also useful if you're going to a certain region. So I'm actually planning on going to Skåne in Sweden in July. So I can go here and it will give me various different things which have been seen there. The northern gannet, I've actually seen a fair few of those on my channel. If you have a look on my channel, you'll see a video dedicated to the northern gannet. And you know, we've got animals here which we don't have in the UK. I don't think we got that one in the UK. I can have a look, see, and have a look at the range map, and that gives me a range map of this is southern part of Sweden. Yeah, so I can see that it's not seen in the UK, so that might be something to look forward to seeing. I'm going around Kristianstad here, and I'm driving there with my car, so I don't have my car to stay in. I am working full time. I'm staying with mates, so I'm going to be working full time from home. It's not my home, but as long as I got internet, it's all good. And this is particularly useful. If you go to the bar chart, you set the location, you set the range. So we might change the range to be 1900s. Is a little bit late, so let's try like let's go 2020. Actually, let's go a little bit further back. 2018. We don't like 2020 for various different reasons. And we can have a look. Now this would actually tell me the various different species that have been seen. And you got January to December. I'm going in July, so I can sort of go here and go, oh, that's been seen in Skåne area, the bar-headed goose, and that's what it looks like. Don't think we have them in the UK either. Well, maybe. I've never seen one myself, but yeah. So this will tell you sort of areas it's been seen. The darker it is, the more often it's been seen there. I can't see any. Oh, there's a darker area, but that's way too high. I'm going to keep under sort of this line. Oh no, maybe. I'm going to keep under that line, sorry. Because the further you go up, the more likely you're going to get bears, and I don't fancy seeing a bear at the moment. Certainly not when I'm going on my own. But I can also look for species which are uncommon, so maybe something like black. Black crown night heron I've actually seen. If you haven't seen that video, that's available for you as well. Right, we'll be good. So yeah, you can see woodpecker, and I can see that it's been seen in July in Skåne, along with the great spotted, lesser spotted, and the green. So I can see there a range, but the main advantage is that when you've got the app installed on your mobile, I can see it's quite popular in that area. So if we go to explore, when you're signed in, go to explore, go to species map, and then you can search for black woodpecker or not. There you go, black woodpecker. And that gives me a heat map, but I can also set the location as well. And there we can see, so that gives me the observer, that gives me the date. I wonder if I can set the time, so I can set this for 2025 all year round, set date. And that will give you a better idea. So now I can have a look and see. I'm not going to be too far away from that location. I can see all the various different places. So the bigger it is, the more commented it is, I believe. And I can see the dates when these have been seen. So that's been a couple of days ago. And then that's a couple of days ago. So I know where it's present. And that helps me look for it. So when I'm in the area, I can have a look at the various different animals that I want to have a look at. And to help myself out even more, I think I'm going to set myself up a Google Sheet. Sweden animals. And here, I've been setting up a list of waterfowl, what I can see in the meadow, what I can see in the coastside. There's not much there. And these are all in the low priority. So if I do see them on the map, I will take advantage of them, but I'm not too fussed because they are available in the UK. I just haven't had a chance to see them. I've got my high priorities, these ones which I definitely want to see if I can see them on the map. White stork, black stork, they are in the UK, but not very common. For mammals, it's a bit more tricky. I've been struggling with that, but I have come across this website, which is iNaturalist. No, iNaturalist.org. So now I can use this to search for various different things. That's low priority. Let's go for higher priority. So high priority, I want to look for the moose. And these are going to be the other things which I'm going to look for when I'm in the area. If I'm very lucky. The red ones are the ones I really want to go after. So even though you get these two in the UK, they are more up in Scotland, so I have not seen them as yet. What a beautiful animal. On the left hand side, maps. I can look for Sweden, and I can see the various different places that it's been spotted. So I'm going to be down here. I think I chose there, I think. To go and look for it. So that's what I use, and I'll be interested to know what you use. But today we're going after the hare. So, g'day and welcome to Woodhendge, which is just down the road, about 3 miles from Stonehendge. And yes, the first question is, well, if it's called Woodhendge, why is it not made out of wood? Well, it's made out of concrete because wood degrades. If anyone didn't know that, then tough. So last time I seen you, we were going after the short-eared owl, and that was actually December. We're now February 22nd. This is the first time I've been able to get out when it's got clear blue weather. It makes a change, doesn't it? It's been awful, and it's only going to be for one day, but I'm fed up of being indoors. I've tried a few other videos. I come out some time ago to try and look for the same information that I am today in a different location, but it didn't go successful because it was extremely cold for one. It was hailstones, which isn't good for me, and that little one down there, and it was miserable and very dark, so didn't get much footage, so I scrapped that one. Today's main objective is to research for the brown hare, and yes, it's about midday, so we're way too early, but I'm hoping that we might. This is the right location for short-eared owls, but I've been looking all along Salisbury Plain to see if I can see them while I'm driving, which isn't the ideal thing, but I could not see any short-eared owls in any of the trees or locations. It is a little bit windy for them, but it is what it is. So we've also got a brand new toy today in here, but we have got the 1.4 teleconverter, and now I actually own one. I did rent one last year to review it, and if you want to know how good it is It's good enough to buy. The last video you would have seen would have been the short-eared owl, and I hope you got the question right. If you got the question right, congratulations. The answer is, the reason they were dropping bombs made out of wood with wood for wood on them is because the Germans set up a fake airport where they were pushing around wooden planes just to fake us out. Now we were doing almost the same. We were doing tanks down on the south and putting up fake tanks. Today's question is going to be, does anyone know where the term fed up come from? It is bird related, that's going to be your clue. So I'm going to try and get some video and some footage of these skylarks. I'm pretty sure they are skylarks. I could be wrong, I'm not the best with sound, but my problem being is they're over there and the sun's over there. So I'm going to make a little bit of a detour up this way and get the sun behind us. Been here for a little while, got some photos and some videos, but the problem being is they're hard to spot, and then when they're in the air they got a tendency to be right above me, which means I can't use the tripod very easily at all, for video at least. But we've seen some buzzers, we've seen some skylarks, we got some video, and now it's starting to rain. Now today, coming up here, it was a red flag day. So red flag day in Salisbury Plains means that the troops are out training. So definitely pay attention to these types of signs. They got a tank, I don't fancy a fight with a tank. Come. I can definitely see why Morton Himmler, he has his little bike with a little trailer behind it to carry his gear. And I'll tell you what, when I get a van, that's definitely going to be something I would get. Absolutely well worth it here. Unfortunately here would not be suitable for wheelchairs, but you'll be able to use one of those mobility scooters. I think they're called trackers. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I really need to triple check that. But a tracker is essentially a motorized wheelchair which is designed for more rough terrain. Yeah, unfortunately this side needs a bit of a TLC. I'm there. That's about all I can tell you. I'm there. Thankfully what we can use instead is wall trails. And this will tell you where you tune, it will tell you where all the paths are as well. Free piece of software unless you want to pay for extras. Like live share your activity and 200 plus, yeah, not interested in that. But it will tell us where we're to, because we're trying to get to, I guess it will be there, and we're on this path here, so where it's currently raining. And you'll see somewhere on the screen I've put the distance because I can measure it using Google. I'll give you an idea of the reach I've got. That's Stonehendge. I'm recording from this location here, where it's currently raining. I can tell you what distance this is, somewhere on the screen you'll see, and that's the distance as the crow flies, as they say. Stonehendge. But there's so much rain, it's just it can't get through the rain. those birds. Crows, loads of crows, loads and loads of crows. But there, it's behind us. What a bum! What a bummer! I thought it would be, but we could hope and pray. That's actually quite a clear rainbow as well. Hopefully you can see that on the screen.
Simple things didn't know I miss until they're gone, and you feel like this, and you feel like this. So hold me close. You bring me
So what I was looking for, a couple of birds which flew into this meadow here. There was a fox which was probably chasing them, which is why they were flying away, but he ran all the way up there. And then when I was coming back, I was looking in that field, and I thought, well, I can still try and find them. And as I looked over to that field, there's a fair few roe deer, and they were led in the ground at one point. I've got my camera recording it over there. Obviously I'm not going too far away, but one rule you should do, make sure you close the gate for a start. Whoever done that. You almost escaped. You almost escaped. I don't know who left it open, I didn't see them. But yeah, one rule of photography, just have a look behind you, have a look around you.
To the city streets, we began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. The moonlight, summer sky, it was the best we ever had. And we'll stay on forever. We'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. We're gonna be. We're gonna be two hearts running wild.
Yeah, they must have spotted them. You can't mess that up, surely.
Promise that I'll love you till I'm dead. Sorry that I wrote it down in pen. Sorry that the pages burned. I tried my best to save them, but I fled. Stared me in the eyes till I was wrong. I felt all I could feel till I went numb. You listed off these reasons, tied with photographs of seasons that are gone.
So this is a rock right next to Woodhendge. It's called Cuckoo Rock. I can't figure out why it's called Cuckoo Rock, but here you go. If you want to learn about the cuckoo, have a look in the top corner. You'll see a video which tells you all about the cuckoo.
Never coming back for you. Took me by my hands and by my word. Never in my life been so unsure. But packing up my things to leave has never made much sense to me. I didn't think you'd miss me out that much. I didn't think you'd miss me out that much.